Good morning, day 5. Today is October 2nd. We just left Albergue Ronco. We are on our way to Puente La Reina. We will go over Alto del Perdón today.
About 13 and a half miles.
About 13 and a half miles, what we'll be traveling. Our retired host last night insisted that we stay.
She's the owner.
She's the owner, yeah, but she retired this year.
Maribel.
When she found out it was our honeymoon, she told us we're crazy. And she said she was very sweet, but she told us that a better honeymoon would be to stay in this tree house in Puente La Reina. So she called and helped us set up reservations. She insisted that we stay there. So we called them last night. So we're walking to the tree house today. It is spitting rain a little bit right now. It's probably about, what would you say, 50 degrees?
Perfect walking weather.
It is perfect walking weather. It's about 7:20 in the morning. I think sunrise is about 7:40, so we should be seeing it soon, although it's very cloudy because of the rain. But like I said, we are going up to Alto Perdón today, which is pretty good ascent. It's a
Major deer.
major, oh good. Yeah, it's a peak or summit. It stands for Mount of Forgiveness. So joy, more climbing.
Melody just found a honeymoon heart. How's it going, Peregrina? You're doing great. You got this, baby. That's Pamplona way back there.
We are at Alto del Perdón, which, like we said earlier, means the mount or summit of forgiveness. In 1996, these sculptures were put in place to tell a story and represent the development and progression of the Camino over the centuries. It starts with a medieval pilgrim looking for his way, and then, like I said, goes through the different stages and ends with modern day pilgrims complete with backpacks. There is a Spanish quote etched on one of the statues, and it translates to "where the path of the wind crosses with the stars." And it seems completely appropriate because it is very windy.
That picture Melody just took of that group that was right there. They arrived and they're by van and they're getting back in the van. Interesting way to do a Camino. Just now leaving Alto Perdón. It's a good descent. Melody's happy. But it's very rocky. So it can be ankle breakers. You got to keep your wits about you and your trekking poles. How would you describe our last hour, dear?
Well, it flew by because we met Lydia.
Yep.
We just talked to a woman who is a physical therapist, and she's 12 weeks post-op surgery on her leg, and she's out here walking 15 miles a day.
Yeah.
That's pretty incredible. It was fun talking with her.
She's from Minnesota. She's a traveling physical therapist, which is what my buddy Grayson, I think, wants to do. So I got all her contact information. She said she'd be more than glad to talk to Grayson about being a traveling PT. It's cool meeting people, isn't it?
Oh,
it totally makes the time fly.
Energizing for sure.
Yeah. And it's very connecting because she's like, you guys need anything while you're on the Camino, let me know. Melody said a bathroom, but Melody didn't need a bathroom. She's the queen of squat. She's got no shame when it comes to changing clothes in the middle of a city, going to the bathroom in the middle of the city. In fact, this right here is a reflection of my wife's. In fact, I think of my wife when I see this field.
I don't think that's a compliment.
It is, because the quote, "Behold, lay thine eyes upon the field in which I grow my F's, and see that it is barren." We did not ring those bells today, but we did stop in front of this church to change out from our hiking boots to our Tevas. But unlike yesterday, my girl did not change from her shorts to her pants, or pants to her shorts, out in the middle of, as they say, God and country. She has her standards when it comes to being in front of a church. Right, dear?
I do.
Gracias, thank you.
Muy bien. Buen camino.
We just
Thank you.
randomly met a Spanish man who had
Walking his dog.
walking his dog. He had an armful of fresh figs, and he stopped us. Didn't speak any English, and stopped us and insisted we take one
For the Camino.
for the Camino. Wish us buen Camino. And I've never had a fresh fig before. He showed us how to peel it and how to eat it. It was
Delicious.
it was delicious. It was awesome.
Fee-fi, fiddly-I-O, fee-fi, fiddly-I-O, fee-fi, fiddly-I-O, we're on the We're approaching a little town or village called Obaños. Each little village seems to have its own nod to the Camino. This one has shells leading up to the entrance. Sometimes when you're really not sure where to go, you can just look up or down or around, or there'll be a yellow arrow. That's the way to the albergue. There's even a big, huge albergue right there. But that's the way to the Alex and Melody honeymoon suite in the treehouse.
Here is our honeymoon treehouse for the night. They call it Maitanea. I don't know if that's somehow a translation or means treehouse, but comes complete with a heart rug mat. And you can see we are definitely up in the tree. Even comes with a heart keychain and a double bed or full bed. It's not typical from what I've seen in Spain. Usually it's 2 single beds and they push them together to make them one bed. And then up here is this window, and you can open that shutter and look outside from the bed. And then that's the door to the bathroom, but up here is a loft, and there's a bed up there. I'll drop in a picture. But there's a ladder over here on the side. That's how you get to the loft. Here's the bed in the loft. And then in here is the bathroom. There's a shower, and then over to the left is a toilet, but I wanted to show you this bowl. It's made of wood. I think it's pretty. Well, yeah, like I said, typical bathroom. And then out here there's a terrace or a porch area. It's a cold and kind of drizzly day. But that is a little mini fridge. There's a couple of beers and some wine in there. And then a little area for us to sit and enjoy a drink.
Melody's doing a video of the inside of the treehouse. This is a video of the outside. So the good thing is we're above an albergue, which means we still are connected to pilgrims and our Camino family, because that's pretty important on the Camino. If you stay in private places all the time, you won't be able to meet people. So they're hanging out down there, and the albergue is down under here. The treehouse is up here. Thank you, Maribel, for setting this up. Treehouse. Those of you who watched our training videos, particularly the last one in Flagstaff where I showed about hanging laundry and creating a laundry line, this is a perfect example. Most albergues have a place for pilgrims to do laundry and have drying racks and things like that, but since we're in the treehouse tonight, they don't have anything, so Melody and I created our own, and our clean laundry is drying. Hey D, this is how you do feet up the wall right here. We are in the treehouse. I love trees. I've never slept in a tree.